Story of the day, Donald Trump is riding high in a new Fox News poll ahead of the first GOP debate on Thursday. That debate could be a game changer. The number of primary voters saying they would consider backing Trump has more than doubled in just the last 2 months. It has been a rapid climb to 26%. That's the highest level of support in the history of the Fox News poll. Joining me now is the man who will moderate the Thursday 5 p.m. GOP debate on Fox News with Martha McCallum, by the way, and is also the host of Fox News' America's Newsroom. Bill Hemmer is here. Bill,
how you doing, Smitty? You give me story ideas for America's Newsroom over here. You know, like this soccer fights and
what is going on there?
Baseball highlights.
Yeah,
I'm digging it. How are you? Good morning.
Bill, I assume that you are just up day and night studying for this thing.
Yeah, I think Donald Trump is the only guy in America who could file his question for the debate prior to the debate and actually take it serious. How will you make America great again? I guess is that his opening comment on Thursday?
It's his branding. Make America great again with the hats and the.
How cheesy was that?
Does he use that to open or to close?
It was so cheesy. Do you think that you'll tap into how dumb Americans might be to go for some of these marketing pitches?
Listen, I don't think you should underestimate him. I think what the numbers show in our Fox polling is that he's only gaining in strength. Yeah. And the Wall Street Journal poll that came out 12 hours prior to that showed the same thing.
What if he's peaking?
Listen, I think everyone should hold their fire on Donald Trump until Friday morning.
Right.
Let's see how he does, and then you can reevaluate.
What do you make of Charles Krauthammer last night made the suggestion, it kind of stuck with me, saying that there are candidates that have a lot to lose in the GOP race and some that don't have so much to lose. And his suggestion or forecast was possibly that those that don't have that much to lose are going to be the first to go after Trump.
Maybe. I wouldn't even handicap it that way. I think some candidates have the potential to be super boring.
Yeah.
And they won't draw any attention to their candidacy. At 5 o'clock, this is what I find interesting.
Yeah, what's going on at
5? Or we're going to have 6, or maybe we have as many as 7. Mm-hmm. And they will be those who are recognized by national polls, but don't qualify in the top 10. And just so your viewers know how we're working this, at 5 o'clock later today, Fox News will take the average of 5 major polls.
Okay.
We'll crunch the numbers, then sometime after 5 o'clock, maybe it's 6, maybe it's 7, maybe it's 8, until we get the numbers and we get it right, we'll announce who we believe cracked the top 10, and they will go at 9 o'clock. The other 5, 6, or 7 will go during the 5 o'clock debate early in that afternoon. Some have suggested that that's the kiddies table, that's the B team. I don't see it that way at all.
I don't see it that way at all.
I mean, if I am one of those men or possibly women who are at 5 o'clock, that is an enormous opportunity for you to break
through. Stand out and break out, and then that sends you in a
this is still anybody's race.
No question. Oh, it is so early. Some of these numbers in our Fox polling, I think it's very interesting. You know, Trump's getting all this attention, but Hillary Clinton's numbers just go further and further south.
And Biden's are going up. Biden's are now double digits.
Yes, for now. But my point was, what are they going for? Are Republicans going for Donald Trump? It appears right now they might be. Are Democrats going for Bernie Sanders or Joe Biden? It appears right now they're being drawn to Sanders away from Hillary Clinton. And what does that ultimately say? That tells you that Americans are not happy with Washington getting the job done. That's where we are right now.
The most critical question that was asked in that poll to me was the top candidate quality. And for GOP primary voters, strong leader was first, 29%. Strong leader is such a vague description, but it certainly Bernie Sanders. It explains Donald Trump, that there is a strength and conviction in their beliefs.
That they need a strong leader.
Right, but that's why people are being attracted to these candidates. Where Hillary Clinton, she parses her words so carefully. People don't feel like there's authenticity there, and they don't feel that way about Sanders or Trump.
Just one quick comment on that. As an American, as a voter, that's the minimum standard I want for my president.
Yeah, exactly.
I want a strong leader. We should have a strong leader.
But it's how how we're
That's what you're
defining
saying.
The bar
strength
is
right
so
now.
low.
I figured if you were going to step away from all your prep work to sit with us on set for a little bit this morning, I thought I would help you out a bit. So voters were asked the most important issue facing the country today, Bill, and the economy and jobs topped the list of everything that this poll looked at: terrorism, healthcare, national security. It's still the economy,
Still the
Bill.
economy,
So I would
right.
hope that those are some of the questions at the top of your list for these candidates.
Well, you may
That'd be
get
nice.
you may get your wish.
Okay.
We're working hard to make sure that we're succinct and we get an answer. I mean, that's the critical point. I think in preparation for events like these, how you phrase the question is the most critical aspect of the evening, because that's going to elicit the response. With regard to the economy, Jeb Bush has been talking about 2% growth, how it's entirely unacceptable, and what's been saying for the last several weeks, 4% is the minimum we should expect as Americans. The economy and jobs, it always comes back to the pocketbook, because voters care about themselves, their families, and trying to make their lives
Wage
better.
growth,
And that's
and
where it
wage
starts.
growth is the centerpiece of all of those issues, because people are not made, particularly people in the middle. Hillary Clinton's trying to portray herself as like the mother of the middle class, but wages have not been growing. So she has to run on something different than what the president's done.
If I'm Hillary,
so far.
I'm running on I hope Trump wins, because, I mean, that is the number one catalyst for her to win. I think she can easily take him down.
No, she wants Trump. She wants Trump as a
Yeah.
no, it's third-party candidate. That would help her if he left the
Well, hey,
Republican
thank you so
Party.
much for
You got it,
stepping
Smitty. Great
away
to be
from
with you.
all your
All right.
prep. You are the
Got it,
guy
guys.
to be doing this. We'll be watching.
See you soon.
Thanks to
Smitty.
Bill Hemmer. Don't forget to tune in. Fox News debate on Thursday. Bill's moderating at 5 p.m. Eastern with Martha McCallum. And at 9 p.m. Eastern, it'll be Megyn Kelly and Chris Wallace and Brett Baer. This is must-see TV, people. I will be tuning in at 5 sharp. Thanks, Bill.
You bet.
All right.